Can y'all hear me? I was playing with the sound, but it's still doing this. Don't know why. Don't know. I don't get it. Speaker, speaker. Well, sorry. I thought I had it all worked out. Can you still hear me? Ah, I have it all shut off. All right, let's see. Okay, does that is that better? I'm hoping that's better. I did turn the mic off. I did. I even turned it off on both of them. Is the mic too close to the speaker? I don't know. This is going to drive me nuts. Okay, over here. Okay, I got that. Now let's work on this one. What's this? All right, where's my microphone? Okay, can you still hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. I think I shut the sound off on this side. And I left it alone on that side. So let me get this so I can see. I still hear it. Well, this might be a short live. No screeching, no sound. Hi, Mona. Okay. Okay, let's. I hope I don't lose you. I'm going to shut off this one here. No, it won't let me leave. Okay. Nope, that one won't let me leave either. Okay, this might be a real short live. Okay, so I got this book, and I'm going to do this with Sherry. I have a lot to catch up on. I am, oh my God. I am using layer cakes. This one is called Festive Batiks. Festive Batiks. I got one of these. And then I also have Winter Wonders. And I have two of these. Oh my God. And then I have a fat quarter. All those pretty colors. This one is Rainbow Celebration. So that's what I'm going to use for those. I got this in the mail today. Should we open it and see what it is? Hi everybody. I'm not going to do the romper room thing because of the sound problems. Look. Can you see it? It's a Highland cow. Let's see. And if you noticed, there was no return address. No return address. Just mine. And in it says, here's a little something for you from Zaza. Oh, Console Sherry. I have more batiks if I need to get into them. I've got a whole tub full. I just didn't want to have to get the tub out. Oh, I got a nice sticker from Scotland. And another one from Scotland. That's got the crest of it. Oh, stop. I have the inappropriate quilters sticker. And then I have be appropriately inappropriate. And I'm a hoe of all hobbies. Now that's funny. Hi, Joydy. Let's see. I have Misty and Melanie and Joyce and Brenda, Lori, Raven, my Judy, Joyce, Lori, Agnes. Hello, Agnes. Beverly, not Beverly. Brenda. I have this one muted. I don't understand. Raven and Sherry. Lisa M. and Lisa Georgia. And Sherry, the other Sherry, Sherry Wiggins. I'm catching up. There's Mona. And Miss Dawn. And Joydy. Hi, Joydy. Oh, Joydy, it's because I don't have a front view on this, it won't let me shut one of them off. And I have this one muted, and I'm using the mic on that one over there. So I don't know what's its problem. Hey, Chris, how are you? I thought maybe if I just talked real soft that it wouldn't do it. So we'll see. So these are very nice, Miss Zaza. I don't know if you're here. I haven't seen you. But I'm going to put this down backwards because there's one more thing here. And it's pins that she made. And one of them is a pug. Isn't that cute? And I can't get the camera any closer. I can't get down any further. But I could hold it up for you. There you go. And we got a heart and flowers over here. And there's a heart on the pug. It's just marvelous. What else was I going to show you? This is the spray based that I use. It's Elmer's Crack Bond Spray Adhesive, multiple purpose. It can be temporary or permanent bond, a fast tack, and you can use it on all sorts of different surfaces. So, this is what I use. And this is what I sandwiched. I haven't quilted it yet. I was going to try and do that today, but I don't think I'll be on here long enough to do that. Oh. And I have an empty project box for this to go in. Because, you know, I got to cut it all now. Okay, let's stick these in there. Oh my gosh. Can you still see me? Well, these ain't gonna fit. Well, I got the layer cakes in the book in there. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you the other material that I got. I got this one. It's a light sage. Hi, Mona Rip. Hi, Banana Joe. And then I also got this one. This one is yellow with flowers on it that look like daisies. My Superman ears are picking up another planet. Yeah, but I can't sign out of one of them without losing all of them. So, there. And this is, I bought these for backgrounds that I could use on something. So, oh, and with the batiks, I'm going to use a cream color. Don't forget to use Quilter Giggles so you can drop your links for your channels. If you're my old regulars and you have a channel, you should just be able to type your first name and it should pop up. And yes, Joe, you are Joe. Yeah, I saw that. I saw number 2. I've already watched them both. She's doing a very good job on them. I just don't know how else to make this Did that work? Can you still hear me? Hi, Gladys. How are you? Hi, Miss Rita. How are you? So, yes, and no squealing. Ooh, I might have found the right button. Oh my gosh. Well, and I started talking a little bit louder too. Because, like I said, my microphone that I'm using is clear across the room. I am so sorry for all the squealing. Should I let you see the Highland cow again? Isn't that just the cutest? I gotta go back here so I can see my screen. Isn't that just the most darling? Yes, yes. So that table runner is only going to get straight line quilting on it, because I'm going to do that on the Baby Lock Jazz. My little Jazzy's going to do that. I have cleaned her. Oh, you wouldn't believe how dirty her was from those two quilts. Just from two quilts, the Winter Kisses and Song Sparrow. And oh, she was dirty. So she got all cleaned out, and I rethreaded everything. Got a new needle in it even. Hey, Nikki, how are you? June, how are you? Holy moly, it's gone. Woo! I figured something out, and it was techie. I'm sitting here going, I've got to have something I can push. Well, I went over to my little battery sign, and I saw another little speaker thing on it, and so I muted it. I'm just glad you can hear me. Okay, so yeah, I'm real excited about this bunch of batiks. The Rainbow Celebration. These are so pretty. That looks like a balloon right there. Maybe if I put it this way, you can see it. That looks like a balloon. It's a balloon, a balloon. And it's all the colors of the rainbow. So that's very nice. I can't wait to get started on that now. Because, I feel like a slug. I got done, I rushed my way through Song Sparrow. I took my time with Winter Kisses. I took, 6 weeks to do that one? Because mostly I was doing it while I was on my Friday Lives. But then I went into Song Sparrow. I did not have it cut out ahead of time. And first I made the birds. And then I made the leaves and the stems. And then I did the flowers. And I thought it turned out pretty good, especially for only taking me 2 weeks to do the quilt top. I was still not working on it full time, but I got it done. And now that I am done with those two, got the machine all cleaned out. Oh, and that must have been Tuesday or Wednesday I cleaned this all out. And now I feel like a slug because I don't have nothing to do. I had to dig around because I have fabric in this room, I have it in the kitchen, and I have some out in the living room. I even have some in my bedroom in a drawer. Two Monas. Two Monas. Yeah, I call our Mona Mona, and the new Mona, I call her Mona Rip. That's just my way of deciphering between them. Oh, Nikki's still working on her Song Sparrow. Now, she started Song Sparrow way before me. So, I really sped mine up. I went extra fast on that one. Yeah, Mona Rip. I like to call everybody by their first name, but if there's more than one, that's why my S is on my name. Because sometimes I get into a chat and there's Deb and Deborah. I've had that happen. So that's why I left my S on there. And that way you can say hi to the one Deb and then say hi Deb S to me. Push us all. Oh. We need to have a competition. Who can complete the most whips in a month? Oh, I don't know, Lisa, because I have a lot of them, let me tell you. And they're all in different stages. I finished that jelly roll, the jelly snowflake that Kimberly Jolly did back in 2020. I finished that. Well, I still have to quilt it and bind it, but I finished the top. I only had to rip a third of it off 2 times and start the whole third. I had to keep turning them to get them back in the right position. Terry! T-E-R-I-E! That's why I went with Katie. Too many quilters named Chris. Well, yeah, but... And I did call you KD for a long time. And I still do most of the time. Prefer Rip It or Mona Squared? Oh, okay. Well... Rip It Mona is what I call my twin. Well, but I don't completely, well, it depends on what you consider finished. I finish a quilt top. I have yet to finish a whole bunch of quilts. I did one. I'm on my second one. I've been practicing. And that's why I grabbed a hold of this table runner and I sandwiched it so I can do it over here on this one. And since it's just straight line stitching would work better down here where I have control of it. I don't have control over here. Don't you just love that? I'm admitting I don't have control. But we were talking about the spray adhesive on Lori's. Was it this morning or yesterday morning? I don't remember which morning now. Because, again, I have been up since 12:30 this morning. No. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, because I was watching TV. Some of my recorded shows. No, Rita finishes what she's working on. before she moves to something else. Yeah, she gets it completely done. I'm like Gemma, I hop from project to project. That's the way I am. I normally have at least two going on at the same time. Now, this time I'll be doing Alice's Wonderland. I'll be doing Sea Glass Cottage with Nikki. And I just signed up for a third one that is Delfino. Oh, yeah, I did. I did, Chris. Well, mine, I got up for a reason. I had a low blood sugar, so I have to get up. I have to tend to that. Well, while I was tending to that and waiting for the time to go by to recheck my sugar, then I decided to watch TV. Well, once I watched TV, there's no going back to bed. Because when I got done watching my 2 TV shows, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. So I decided to start my morning routine. And by 4 o'clock, I was heading to the kitchen to get ready for my breakfast. So, yeah. I really like this sticker. The one that says, I'm a hoe of all hobbies. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I love the pug pin that she made. I don't know if you got to see it, Mona. Hi, Brian. How are you? Good to see you, mister. I still can't find the Elmer's glue spray. I get mine from Walmart. I told hubby what I needed. I said I need some spray adhesive. And I said I'd like to have the Elmer's. Because I had the expensive one. With what one was it? Faultless or 505? I used that one first. And I used it all. Man, I'm getting stuck on this tape. And it stunk. Honey was in the kitchen with me because that's where we set up the other table so I could do the sandwiching. And as soon as the first spray come out, she's over there going, ew, 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 and then start sneezing. And then she'd run. She ran all the way to the living room. Now, yesterday morning when I sandwiched that table runner, she was in there with me when I was spraying it, and she was watching real close. But I sprayed it, and she did not smell it. And she has a much more sensitive nose than I do, so I have that one on my machine. I'm a hobby hoe. Yes. Did you get yours from Zaza too? Yeah, the 505, man, it stunk really bad. And immediately, first squirt, and she sniffed it, she started sneezing, and she ran. So, yeah, the pug pin is really, really cute. Looks like my fawn pugs. And Melanie was asking about the thumbnail that I used for today's live. That's Sassy. That was Sassy before she got sick. And before she became skin and bones. even though she ate like a pig. What do you mean you never saw it till you? What didn't you see, Miss Joyce? Hi, Ruth. How are you? Good to see you in here. I saw Vera this morning on Leanna's channel. And then I haven't seen Ingrid lately. I haven't seen Inez either. Those are the ones that I've been missing. Oh yeah, Melanie, you got it right. It was sassy on that one. I thought you were talking about the one that's up in the upper right-hand corner of my screen. And I'm like, well, it looks a lot like Honey, but it's not. And then I saw the thumbnail, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's sassy. I thought I should switch up the thumbnails and let you see some of my other pugs. I have pictures of Annie and Pugsley left to show you. And back from Denver. Oh, from seeing your grandson. Yes. I remember you saying you were going. I am so glad. Now, like I said, I feel like a slug though, because as soon as I got done with Song Sparrow, I cleaned my machine. I sandwiched that. And then I just sat in my room. I didn't do anything else. I found the Elmer spray at Walmart. So, and Amazon has it too. You just gotta watch your ounces on it, because this is the big one. This is the big one. And Lori said she could only find the small one, which is only like this big. And I got the big one. Mine is 11 ounces. 11 ounces. You can get it off of Amazon or Walmart. You can get it other places too, I assume. But that's where I have found it. Yes. Block 4 of Socialites was released. I got it yesterday, Rita. I went in yesterday to Riley Blake's website and got it. I got all dressed to go today. It was cold out. So I came back in and got PJs on. Joydy was looking for you in Backgammon Land in the sewing room. I don't know where Backgammon Land is. I don't know who you're talking to. You must be talking to Mona. Mama. And and the other thing was I cleaned off my cart. I cleaned all that stuff off. I put things in places where they should be. And now all that fabric that I got and showed you, must have been last Friday I showed you, with the pug material and all that. Because I was sitting over here when I showed it to you. I put that on the cart. And, I was going to show you the back of this. I ended up using this backing for it. Zaza really liked this backing. And this way too, once spring's over and you go into winter, I can flip it over and it can look like snow. Oh my gosh, I cracked myself up. That's really sad that I do that. So I've saved all of the socialite blocks. I'm doing the Alice's Wonderland, Sea Glass Cottage, and Delphina. Delphina. I think it's called Delphina. Through Connecting Threads. I signed up for that this morning. So, but that one doesn't start until April. The Sea Glass Cottage starts March 26th. So I'll have a couple weeks to get the Sea Glass Cottage done for that month before I start on the next one. Plus, if I get bored, because I'm doing those as block of the months, I didn't buy the kit for them and have the pattern so I could just do it up ahead of time. I didn't do that. So I have 2 kits in the cupboard over there. I have another kit over here in a tote. I have this as a kit. And I have a kit in this drawer. So I have plenty. Oh, and I got the pug quilt that I'm working on. I got this applique pug that I'm going to put together and put on. And then I have oh my goodness. And then I made a template for the pug silhouette. And then I got to looking at all the stuff I have on my computer. And I have, let me get it here. I have small hearts. I have medium hearts. I have a huge heart. I have this paw prints. I have multiple sizes on this one. And I have this one. I really like that one. So I'm going to have enough of the... Oh, Amy, how did you get timed out? Oh, because of your emojis. Yep. Yep. I'm so sorry about that, hun. I will fix it right now. I thought I fixed you last week, but apparently I didn't. So, but you were only timed out for 5 seconds. So go ahead and say something, Amy. Please say something. Hey, Shirley, how are you? Yeah. Oh, and I have Flower Farm that I got to sandwich yet, too. But I got to have the other big white table brought up from the basement to do that. There you go. And now you're a Smurfette. You can turn that off in Streamlabs and Nightbot. I can turn what off? Oh, the emoji thing? I switched it to where it said 5. That you could do 5. Any more than 5, then it was supposed to do the timeout thing. But it's doing it at 3, even though I specifically put 5. So I need to go to Streamlabs school. I need somebody to actually work with me on it because I read it, I did what it said, and it still doesn't allow more than 2. That's okay, Amy. I sure wouldn't know how to. Well, I attempted. I tried it, and I've been trying to learn this stuff, and I guess I'm the one that they talk about when they say old dogs can't learn new tricks. Yes, I love this one. This one will be a whole block all by itself. And I'm going to use some of these too, and I'm going to use them and applique them all over the quilt. And same with these. But this one here, I want this to say, I love my pugs or something. Something. Pug love, maybe. Could be pug love. And then if I need hearts on anything else, I got the different sizes. But I want these for my pugs that have passed. And I have Lindsay, Bubby, Annie, Pugsley, and Sassy. Those are the 5 that have already passed. And then probably one for Honey, too. Are you doing Socialites 3 also? Chris? Melanie wants to know if you're doing Socialites. You going to do applique? Yes, Shirley, I do applique. I'm not very good at it, but I do applique. Sometimes I do the blanket stitch if I get it to look right before I try it, because on the brother, it came out real dinky. I couldn't get it any bigger, but I think I can get it bigger on this. But I don't mind just using the straight stitch on it. I'm going to use those, Deb. What are you going to use? My hearts? You going to use my hearts? Well, I can't promise that I'm going to do Socialites 3, but I have the patterns for Socialites 1, Socialites 2, and 4 blocks are ready for Socialites 3. So oh, the paw prints. Oh. Do you need me to send them to you? Because all I did was, I don't remember what I put in. I don't remember. I was looking for images of pugs, like I got this one. That's what I was looking for when they started showing me paw prints. Fabric picked out for block 4, going to look yummy. Oh yeah, Roscoe needs one. A memory quilt. And you know what else I have? When the kids would go to beauty parlor, they always came back with a bow tie. And usually it was back here on their back of their neck. And it always looked so cute. Well, now they've switched to bandanas. And Honey comes home. She lets Mom see her in her bandana. And then usually by that afternoon, she has it off. So I scoop them up and then I'm going to wash them because, of course, she has chewed all over on them. So I'm going to wash them and then I'm going to add them to the quilt too. If I can't find them, you can send them to me. Okay, I can do that because I got them saved in my computer. Yeah. And Lisa has showed her face again. Hello, hello, Lisa. Miss Sherry. Both Sherrys. Sherry with the SH and Sherry with the CH. Miss Rita, Melanie wants to know if you're doing the socialites blocks. At least I learned today how to stop the squealing, the alien sounds and everything. Now the big thing is if I'm going to remember how to get rid of it. Because if you remember, my front camera does not work on my Chromebook. So that's why I bring up my PC and I point it this way too. So you can see me and I can use this one to show things down here. Yeah. So now let's put this stuff away. I can leave this sitting here. You can look at that if I can get it straight. And then I have this little Ziploc baggie full of pieces from boxes that I've got so that I can make these. Hey Joyce, did you see my pug fabric that I bought? Hey Jamie, how are you, girl? I really liked your last scrappy quilt. Yay, Lisa must be done working. Or real close. She's slowing down at least. Oh, is Tasha here? Did I miss Tasha? I didn't see Tasha. Oh, there's Tasha. Tasha's in the house. What? Oh, I have to show you then. Now, where did I put it? Here it is. There you go. Well, Sherry started talking to you, Tasha, and she started with your name. So it brought up your link. That was funny. Can you use the smaller hearts to make tags for all your pugs? I think I could. Because I downloaded some more hearts that were even smaller. They were only like an inch. And I think I could get that underneath them. Yeah. 20,000 views. Well, that's exciting. That's the same as the pug mug rug I sent you. I know. But I have my very own now that I get to play with. And you see, let me open it up here. This one sort of reminded me of Pugsley because Pugsley had a really long tongue. I mean, he had a long tongue. Let me pull it over here. This one here, that looks like Annie. Annie was the very serious pug. This one here looks like Honey when she was a baby. When she comes back from her stroll, she looks like this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, when Joyce sent me those mug rugs, of course my husband came and stole his right away. I was hoping he wasn't gonna want it. And then that night we were both looking at him and trying to pick out our pugs on it. I don't know why the algorithm loved that video, but I'm glad it did. Well, yeah, they do. And all the ones with the tongue sticking way out, that reminds me of Pugsley. But Pugsley was the only pug that I had that did not have any kind of bulgy eyes. His eyes were smooth like ours. And we called him our surfer dude. Yeah, it was a good one, Tasha. Yeah. So, well, I'm very glad y'all showed up and put up with the squealing and alien sounds and what all that stuff today. I thought I had more to show you, but for the life of me, I can't even picture it now. I'm looking all around my room and I don't remember. I got all those different fabrics. I got them from Quilted Twins and I got them from Missouri Star. Missouri Star had bolts on sale, and that's where I got the yellow and the light sage. And then the teal and the natural with the swirls on it and the black, I got that from Quilted Twins. Hi, Susan. How are you? Oh, she's so ready for quitting time. I saw Susan early this morning on Lori's live. Morning, Lori's. Because that was really early this morning. I mean, she's in the same time zone as Lori, and I'm an hour earlier, so. Susan sends me all sorts of cartoons and links and sweepstakes. So Susan and I, she sends me stuff all the time, and I'm constantly looking at it. I was trying to win that one, what was it, a sewing machine? Oh, I missed all the music. Sorry, was busy when that happened. Oh, you didn't miss a thing, let me tell you. Because I was on both computers trying to figure it out. That one over there, the big PC, I had the speakers completely shut off. I had it muted. And then I come over here to this one. And so I was practicing all this before I went live. And every time I talked into this one, I couldn't hear it. So I would mute this one and I would unmute that one. And then I could hear it. But then that squealing sound came. And I'm like, I thought I had it fixed before I went live. But apparently I didn't. Been busy picking strawberries, but now it's finished for the season. And did you make jam and jelly and all sorts of things with it? Strawberry bread? APQS doing long arm giveaway on Facebook. Enter once daily through April 30th. See, I knew there was something. I knew you were going to get some kind of a machine. You don't need another sewing machine. Yes, I do. I do. Yeah, it's a $25,000 long arm. Yeah. Jam and pie filling. I knew there was two things that you made with it, and I could not think of the pie filling. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Oh, Lisa's researching toys that she can buy, like embroidery, long arm with a frame, basic toys. Oh my gosh. Oh, you should have seen all the strawberries that Susan picked. Oh my gosh. She had bushels of strawberries. I think she picked as many as she could. But yeah, she makes jam and pie fillings with them. And she always posts a picture too. And oh my God, it looks yummy. And just eating them chilled with sugar is yummy. Well, I don't add extra sugar. Let me tell you, ever since I got over being sick with that flu or cold or I don't know what it was, the one where you all thought I was going to die because I was shaking on the camera. That's how cold I was. That lasted, it was 2 lives and another week after that. So almost 3 lives. So that was almost 3 weeks that I had that crap. And once I got over it, my blood sugars all leveled back out again. Are you looking at multi-needle embroidery machines, Lisa? I gave a lot away to friends and neighbors. Oh, yeah. Lisa's funny. She doesn't know what she wants. Multi-needle would be nice. I'm trying to determine what I would use the most. Truthfully, the long arm is winning at the moment. I personally think you would enjoy the long arm because you're freer to do what you want to do on this. Even just the cutie. I have so much fun on the cutie. I still have not mastered the meander. Cannot get it. I got the loops. I got the L's. I got the E's. I got the bubbles. I got the swirls even, where you do the ones that look like, like that. I got them. And I can go forward and I can go backward and I can go bottom and back up. I can do the top. I can do them. Oh, George will hear you. I want Becky with power tools set up. Well, Nikki, I thought that I wanted that setup that she had, but that means I'd have to learn even more technical stuff. And I'm just not technology embraced with my brain. I found out today that the Juki long arm is the only one without belts. What do you mean without belts? I want to be able to do edge-to-edge programmable quilting the same time I'm free motion quilting. Oh, Susan says that has a learning curve too, the computerized. You would be so good at the free arm, the free motion on a frame though. You would be really good at it. I want to do it all at the same time. It doesn't have any belts that stretch and have to be changed inside the machine. Oh. Oh, Susan's has belts. I don't know. I don't know if mine has belts or not. But I have to tell you, I love doing it. But I love piecing the best. That's why I have so many tops. It would be like Mickey and Fantasia. Yeah, there you go. Good comparison, Brian. And all the tread and everything, but she makes awesome embroidery stuff. I looked at the multi-needle and it's over 20,000, so I will live vicariously through Becky. Yeah, and if Lisa gets one, I will be living through her, so yeah. Mona went live today. And on Mona's live, you were talking about your driver's license expiring. And it's a good thing you were talking about it because Melissa looked at her license. And she was expired. She had to quick go online and get hers extended too. Mine is computerized. Love it, but I had to purchase digital designs. I didn't care for the ones mine came with. Oh. Well, I have stencils. I have stencils that I have collected from Missouri Star. Yes, Missouri Star. And I can use the Pounce pad with it and put the design on, and then I can follow the design. Yes, I have that. And Melanie sent me some papers that I can pin onto the machine, and I can follow along with them too. Oh, you missed Mona. I was out to lunch with my friend Rosemary. Well, you know, Nikki, that's not fair that you have lots of friends down there. Oh, what did Amy say? I have a non-computerized long arm at the moment and am looking to purchase a computerized one. Oh. Tasha must have put the link to it in there. I'm not going to... Oh, yeah, there it is. Giveaway. There it is. Yeah, you don't have to have Facebook to enter it. That's just where I went to enter. I had entered before Susan sent it to me, and then that just reminds me to keep entering. I got a new embroidery machine, but it's a cheapie, and I don't care. Oh, Lisa loves her free motion quilting on her Moxie. I just want another one on a frame specifically for ruler work. That tends to be difficult on a sit down. Yes, I understand. Susan gets her designs from My Creative Stitches when they have sales. Oh, yeah. An inexpensive one for labels. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, yeah, Sherry, I gotta get the memory of it in my hands first. That's why I gotta follow the lines. I don't have a huge desire to get an embroidery machine because if I want something embroidered, I just have to go over to Shirley's. She has one. The labels are cleaner and clearer than on my Janome. Yeah. Most were co-workers and we just stayed in touch. Winner is going to be announced May 1st. Yeah, Shirley bought the Baby Lock Alliance and she's got embroidery on that. Yeah, 15 days for the cruise. And I'm so glad you got the stint out before you went. Yes, muscle memory. I can't remember all that stuff. I can't remember all the words that I need to say. I'm waiting to see what the new quilt shop will be offering, the one opening 10 minutes from me. I am just Googling the Baby Lock Alliance. It doesn't show me a price. It doesn't show you the price because they want you to call them and then they can talk you into buying it. That's why they don't put the prices on them. Shirley had taken her Baby Lock in, her Jazz. She took it in because something was wrong with it. She took it in to get fixed and they talked her into buying a different machine. Oh, Tasha's easily convinced. So am I. Oh, she's been packing swimsuits, shoes, and bathroom supplies. Woo! I'm sure glad you found your shoes. I can giggle at you because I know where you found them. So I have to tell you, Nikki, we got emails saying that Sea Glass has been shipped. Well, I signed up so that if there were any delays or anything, that they would notify me. I got an email. And I'm like, first, all it said was delayed, and that I had to go to their website to see where and what for and all that. So I went onto their website and I looked, but it's only delayed one day. I was supposed to get it on the 17th, and I'm going to get it on the 18th. It was stuck in California for a long time because I've been watching the tracking on it. It just finally went to Kansas today. When I sent my brother Dreamweaver, they tried talking me into the Luminaire. Hubby said no, too expensive. I think it's the Luminaire that Becky has. I get a lot of designs from there too. Yeah, I got The design for the flower farm that Shirley's going to do for me, I picked it from Juju Designs. And Shirley goes, "Oh, good. I already got that one." Ah, so funny. And I'm using that silver thread. The silver thread. That's what we're going to quilt it with. So, all right. We should get it soon if the packages are in Kansas. Well, you might get yours tomorrow, but not me. Mine was originally on the 17th. Now they say it's the 18th. And when it goes to Kansas, either it's going to go to St. Louis or it's going to go to Des Moines. And once it gets to Des Moines, it can either go up to Cedar Rapids or they could send it back down to St. Louis before it finally gets over to Milan and right across the river to me. Their designs are simple and easy to use, yes. Oh, bye, Susan. I'm glad you came. Bye, 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 bye. I just received my soft squares shipment. It was held hostage in Florida. Yet Florida is known for hanging on to stuff. Let me tell you. Florida, Tennessee, and California. That's where mine gets stuck at the most. Oh, and New York, New Jersey. I had one that started in Jersey, went to one of the New York towns, and then it went to another New York town, and then it went back to the original New York town. Yeah, it did that 2 or 3 times before it finally got out of New York. We have our hooks. Oh, yeah. Mail has to go from Atlanta to Tallahassee before it goes back up to Valdosta, Georgia. Makes no zero sense. Well, let me tell you, my Express Scripts sent my pen needles for my insulin, and it took that was the one that started in Jersey and kept going back and forth in New York. Finally left there. It went to St. Louis. St. Louis sent it to Kansas. Kansas sent it back to St. Louis, who sent it back to Kansas. Then it went up to Des Moines. Then it went up to Cedar Rapids. Then it went back down to St. Louis before it went back to Des Moines. And then it went over to Illinois, which is right across the river here from me, 5 minutes, before it finally got to my town. Yeah. And it took almost 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get my pen needles. If I mail something going to a local address, it still takes days. Go look at USPS 2026. They don't care. They lowered service quality and goals. Mine's been in Kansas, then to Lake Ozark, then back to Kansas. That was nuts. I know. I said it had to go by my house on Highway 54 if it went to the lake. Well, I'm right by Interstate 80. It had to go right past me between Chicago and Des Moines. And then from Des Moines down to St. Louis, it would take, 65 or 365 down? Yeah. Yeah. The fabric has seen more of the country than we have. Yeah, put postage on yourself. Yeah. I barely make it across the river to Illinois. And they're always telling me that whatever shop I'm looking up online, that it's closer for me to go to Illinois because it's just a hop, skip, and a jump for me rather than going right up here. They're saying that that's closer than going up over this way, up on Elmore. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to get off of here because I'm not getting nothing done except for chit-chatting. Hopefully next week, I will be working on Alice's Wonderland or one of the other, maybe the Pug Quilt. I don't know. But I have a bunch of options that I can work on with you and show you and play with it. Oh, my X-Acto knife. Remember that I couldn't find it? Well, I still have not found it, but now I gotta find it again. But I got a new one. So now I can cut out all this stuff. I got the one that I have blades for. That's why I didn't buy in the other ones. I purposely avoid Illinois. I know. They are crazy drivers there. Kelly was driving my car one day. And I don't let anybody drive my car, let me tell you. And he was taking me to the doctor one day, and that's why I was the passenger. And this car from Illinois pulled out and almost clipped my car. And Kelly's looking at him going, dude, you don't know how lucky you are because she was about to jump out of this car and come whip your butt. That's not what he said, but, you know. He used the other word. The A word. And if it had been a red light, I would have gotten out and knocked on his window and said, what is wrong with you? Lisa's ready to quit for the day. What's her name? Katie. Katie will be on at 4:30 Eastern time, right after I'm done here. I don't remember who's on tonight. I think it's Becca, but I'm not sure. Zaza will be on tomorrow night. I will be on again Sunday morning. Hopefully I will have something more to show you. Maybe I'll have some blocks done or something. I don't know. And then we get to start all over again on Monday with all this craziness. And so everybody have a great day. Great night. I mean, it's been very, 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 very cold here. The wind gusted up to 40 miles an hour here all day. The trees are still blowing like crazy out there. And all this next week from here on out is going to be in the 30s and maybe up in the 40s, but not far up there. So I'm glad you all came. I really am. Even the lurkers, I love having you here. And now the Winter Kisses is over. Now you're going to get to see me doing some other stuff that I haven't done a whole lot of, especially not on camera. I mean, that doesn't mean I'm going to actually sew on camera, but I'll show you what I'm working on at least. And I got to get some of this stuff cleared out of my room. That's what I need to do. But I got to work on it to get it out of here. Almost 60 here, but cold wind. Yeah, tomorrow it's going to get really, really starting to get cold. So I will see y'all later. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.